When REACH was first thought up, it wasn't called REACH. It was to seek out the 400 or 500 dangerous chemicals and deal with those. It grew into a regime that's highly costly, and I don't think we've discovered any other chemicals other than those 400 or 500. So I think a lot of it's been a waste of time and a waste of money, and I think to revise it and to do it again is just a typical example of the Commission being completely out of control.
We like the ideas that were put forward in the review on SMEs and the need for better guidance, for cost sharing and sensitive business information. I very much support it, but of course the devil's really going to be in the detail, how the Commission will implement this, what the guidance will actually look like, and how accessible it is to SMEs are really going to be fundamental in whether it works or not.
There's a lot of lean work in regards to reducing the authorization times, reducing the work that has to be done in the background, and also engaging with SMEs to provide clarity, because SMEs are telling us they don't know whether or not they actually produce chemicals because they don't know if it's worth their while because we use such a small amount.
We would like to see a commitment from the Commission to really monitor what's happening with authorization, monitor the ability for companies to deal with that, particularly SMEs. We are concerned that they don't have the capacity to manage the authorization process.
Costs are a massive burden, and yes, huge multinationals may be able to absorb them, but they absorb them by passing them on to the customer. And I think if we push ahead with this, we're going to find that we'll be stuck in this recession for quite some time, because people will go abroad, they will take their production elsewhere, and the UK will suffer. SMEs will not grow in the UK, and large companies will actually take their work elsewhere. And I think it's a very dangerous thing for the EU. I think we're now becoming overburdened with regulation.
We're worried about the potential impacts on competitiveness. So some of the restrictions or authorizations won't apply to goods that are imported into the EU, whereas restrictions, for example, apply to all actors and all materials and products that are brought into the EU.
At the European level, it could, in theory, put higher costs onto us at our engineering facilities to our detriment, but also to the outside world. They will no longer have to carry those costs because they don't be part of the REACH process.
It will certainly restrict competition in terms of the range of suppliers who are providing chemicals. That's going to increase the price of raw materials. And with our members, we anticipate that they will have to spend quite a lot of their innovation money diverted to REACH activities.
We should tell the Environment Commission, unless they can come up with a specific inquiry into a specific chemical that is causing them concern, we should not be advancing this regime. So I'm opposing it entirely. Sorry. I do not think it is of any benefit to anyone.
The biggest challenge moving forward is making sure that the Commission is able to hear the different stakeholders involved, and not only ourselves but also national governments, also NGOs, environmental groups as well, and making sure that everybody is able to provide impact assessments and get their voices heard.